What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today we're taking a look at something a little bit different. This is the Happy QBot S2 duck. And Happy QBots are animal-type robots that transform into robots. And this is duck, specifically S2 duck, because there was an S1 duck. This is S2, or Season 2, I think. I haven't been able to find much information on these guys, but I believe that these are based on a cartoon. S2 Duck was supplied to me by my friends over at sirtoys.com for review. And to be honest, I'm really pleasantly surprised with this thing. It's a very interesting figure. It's got a pretty easy transformation, but it looks good, and it feels good in the hand. This thing does not feel fragile at all. It holds together pretty darn well, and the transformation is, I would say, easy, but not so easy that it's insulting. It's a really interesting figure, and it also looks good. In duck mode, I think it actually looks pretty good. It looks like a robotic duck. So let's go ahead and get into the transformation. Transformation for S2 Duck is, as I said, easy but enjoyable. To start off with, we're going to take the wings here on the duck and actually pull them away from the body, and that will disconnect them from the body. And then I like to fold them up to the top of the duck head. Next, we'll turn the figure around and come to the back of the duck and unpeg these green and white and black sections from the back of the duck. Take the duck head and lift it up, then swing these back sections out and take the duck head and fold it all the way to the back of the figure, to the back rump of the figure. And then those sections that were the back of the duck will actually fold out and extend to form the robot legs. And then we could fold out the feet and stand the duck bot up, like so. Next, we'll come to the back and unpeg the duck from the back, open up the back, and flip out the robot head, like that. Close the back up, and then flip the duck head back up, and take the robot head and lift up the duck feather crest. As you saw, I popped off the duck head. I'll show you how to put that back on really soon. It's very easy. Fold the duck legs down and then push them up to form shoulders. Fold the outer forearms back and flip out the fists, and then just turn the arms to form, well, turn the forearms to form the arms. Now, the duck head that I popped off is actually on a ball joint that has very limited posability in duck bot form. But in robot form, it's, well, just kind of sits as a backpack. Now, he does suffer from severe back heaviness, but you can mitigate that a little bit by folding out the wings to the side like this. It does affect the robot's posability a tad, but it's worth it, just trust me. So you wind up with this muscle-bound little robot dude. The robot you end up with is pretty cool, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised, I really am. It feels good, it looks pretty cool, and it's fun. It's just a fun little toy. Posability is a bit hampered. You do have posability joints in the ankle, hinge in the knee, ball joint in the hips, swivel for the head, a series of hinges in the shoulder, hinge and swivel in the elbow. There is articulation, yes. Articulation for the transformation in the wrists, but that's it. You don't have any side-to-side movement. Overall, I'm actually, as I said, pleasantly surprised. I think this is a fine toy, and you know, kids are gonna really like this. For us adult collectors, might not be the best thing in the world, but my interest has been piqued, so I may want to get one or two more of these things. I think it's actually really nifty. And you know, with some panel lining done with a Gundam marker, this thing would look amazing. The head sculpt also looks really, really good. It's very Gundam-esque, but just feels nifty. Actually, it kind of reminds me of what I expect a really good-looking LBX figure to look like. I'm, again, pleasantly surprised. The figure is also capable of holding some Transformers weapons. Specifically, what I've got here are the swords from RID Deluxe Class Drift, or I should say warrior class drift. And you're able to pose him slightly. I think this pose actually works really well for this figure. So guys, if you can, I would pick this guy up or find the other QBots, or Happy QBots, over at Sir Toys. I definitely think it's worth looking into, especially if you've got younger Transformers fans at your home. It's definitely worth looking at for those younger fans. So guys, I'm Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and please be sure to stick around for my next video review.